We just had another fantastic look at Planet Coaster 2. This great deep dive showed off so much more stuff about the game that we've all been so eager to see for a while now. The pathing tool looks so much more intuitive than ever before. The new event sequencer looks like it's going to provide some really interesting opportunities for theming. I'm loving the look of this very helpful scenery painter which has been added. We got a great look at the many possibilities with the pool and slide builder. We got a quick look at a load of new coasters that are coming to the game, and drop tracks and switch tracks have been officially confirmed. I cannot wait to use these. Let's get into it. So to start off with, we were shown all of the amazing features of the new path builder, down to classic paths, the draw tool, the stamp tool, rounding edges, copying different path materials. There is so much you can do with this tool, and it all feels so polished and fluid. It's so impressive to see it actually work like this. It's going to make just the general building of your parks so much more time efficient and simpler. We then got shown all of the new pathing textures in the game, all of which can be individually recolored, and then all the improvements to the pathing delete tool as well. And I still can't get over how fluid and easy the path draw tool looks. I will be using this loads. Plus, being able to connect paths like this with such ease is just great to see. We were then shown a few of the different methods in which you can place down pools. I think it's great how the pools aren't just grid based and you can place fully freeform ones like you see in here. And you can also differently select the line type that you're drawing with, the edge type of the pool, and whether the pool is of swimming depth or paddle depth. We then got a little demo of how easy it is to place down all of these new shops that are in the game. We also got a glimpse of the different shop types that will be in the game. We'll have the grid based block ones that are from Planet Coaster 1, the vending machines, but also the standalone non-grid ones that are in Planet Zoo, which is fantastic to see. I cannot wait to give these a go. We also got to see a really nice custom skin for the changing rooms that will be in the game as well, vital for if you want your park guests to actually go into the pools. We then got a fantastic demo by the developers in how to make some of these slides. Now this was really useful just to see how the whole actual slide mechanic works. With some of the flume slides, you can start off by creating this platform which can actually be used by multiple slides at once. They then went through all of the different ways to actually start off your flume slide, such as the drop floor section. Then they showed off all of the actual tube types that are in the game too. There was some enclosed ones, some transparent ones, and also sides where one of the sides is higher than the other for more banked sections. This also provided us a great look at the auto-generated supports for these flume rides. They actually look really accurate, which is great to see. They then showed us how these platforms can be accessed via these auto-generated stairs, which look really realistic. Then they also tested these flume slides with the adorable water test dummies. I love these. Then we also quickly looked at how customizable the appearances of these slides are. It's so great to see so much more customization into the ride models has been added into the game. We also then got a quick shot of how easy it is to extend existing pools in your map as well. This is a really neat feature to see. They then had a quick mess around with the vertical flume slide, which was great to see how this ride platform can have multiple slides on it at once. And then they finished up the slide with one of the special bowl elements as well, which is really cool. We then got a great look at the new event sequencer piece which has been added into the game. This will offer so much more customization. It's essentially a revamped display sequencer from Planet Coaster 1, but as you can see here, it has so much more customization and, more importantly, ease of use than the one in Planet Coaster 1 did, offering so much more potential for theming and event sequencing. It's going to be really cool to find out how this works more. They then showed off the scenery painter, which looks brilliant. I love the way this has been integrated into the game. It basically means you can paint on ground textures, bushes and trees, all of which can be individually moved, scaled and resized afterwards. It's a fantastic feature, and by the looks of it, it looks like you'll be able to create your own templates for this as well, on top of the 10s that are already in the game. I really like the look of this. Then it was on to the part we have all been waiting for, the coasters. Out of some of the in-game options for blueprints below, we can see quite a few returning fan favourites. Just from a quick glance, it looks like we have a couple of arrows, Vekomas, a couple of wooden coasters, maybe the S&S-L Loco, definitely the B&M Invert, and a couple of others which are great to see returning to the game. We then got a quick skip through loads of the coasters that are in the game already, which is great to see. Just to name a few of these, we have the Intamin Accelerator, the Mack Water Coaster, the Vekoma Boomerang, a Wild Mouse, a B&M Dive Coaster, a B&M Flawless Coaster, a Vekoma Giant Inverted Boomerang, an Intamin Impulse, a Giovanola 2-seater invert, B&M 4-seater invert, a B&M Flying Coaster, a Junior Coaster, a Beyond Vertical Launched Coaster, Intamin Premier Rides and Mack Launch Coasters, an S&S Pneumatic Launched Coaster, a Mack Looping Coaster, a Schwarzkopf Shuttle Looping Coaster, and finally an Arrow Looping Coaster. There is so many coasters already in this game, which is brilliant to see. This is what we wanted. We then got a look at what building one of these Vekoma looping coasters is like. Now the coaster builder does look very similar to Planet Coaster 1, but you can see a lot of clear refinements, which is fantastic. Especially in the smoothing department, this looks to have had a huge overhaul, and I cannot wait to test this out to see how good it really is. Then Frontier dropped the biggest bombshell of the night. I'll play the clip where they revealed it. It was so subtle, it was quite funny. Here it is.
This coaster has loops and rolls as its special pieces. Some of the other coasters have different types of special pieces in them. So depending on the coaster, you'll have different special pieces available for you. So this one, loops and rolls. Some other new coasters have special pieces such as switch tracks and drop tracks.
Switch tracks and drop tracks, okay.
Which are very exciting. They are brand new for Planet Coaster 2, something we're really excited to bring to the games to show those amazing pieces inspired by real life rides as well.
This is when the chat went absolutely wild. Everyone lost their minds, including me. The fact that we now have an official confirmation from Frontier themselves that drop tracks and switch tracks are going to be in this game. I cannot wait to use these. That is so good to have that finally now officially confirmed after years of speculation. Even when we found out this game was a thing, no one really knew that these were going to be in the game because it was so up in the air, but now we finally have confirmation. That is fantastic. Biggest news of the night. I am unbelievably excited for this game now. Then they once again showed us the incredible customization offered in Planet Coaster 2 when it comes to trains. These look fantastic. The scalable objects are going to be such a lifesaver in terms of theming the entire ride experience, because normally before you could theme the station and around the ride area immaculately, but they always looked like either the heavily over-stylized trains or the default trains in the game. So it's now amazing that we can finally change these things. I cannot wait to test these features out and to be able to create the most themed coaster we've ever been able to make in a Planet Coaster game before. And that's it from me. If you'd like more of these quick fire update style videos for more Planet Coaster news in the future, please drop a like and let me know in the comments. Let me know also, what is your favourite feature coming to Planet Coaster 2? What can you not wait for the most to be able to try out? Thank you so much for watching. My next episode of the Park series is out this week. Thank you so much for the support on that. If you haven't seen it already, please go and give it a watch. It's a hyper-realistic Wild West style park series and it's my best work yet. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.